Katona and I'm here with Your Era blog by Zingo Bingo to go through my flashback files. I tell you what, the first record I ever remember listening to on LP was Stevie Wonder. So I lived with my Nana Betty for years and I must have been about 7 or 8. I used to take the LPs, which was all in order. It was Whitney Houston, Stevie Wonder, and it was Part-Time Lover. I wasn't really one for buying things like that. I was really poor. So if I was lucky enough, I used to just have to press play and record the top 10. On a Sunday, Dr. Fox, Neil, you used to have to press record and play so we could listen if he was like really skint like how I was, because my clothes off a car boot sale. And we used to record the top 10. And it was huge, absolutely huge. Or if I was, I tell you what I got on VHS as a Christmas present, Jason Donovan. So it was in, because they used to have their music videos on a full VHS cassette thing. And I loved Jason Donovan, I was madly in love with him when I was a kid. And I got to the Iceland adverts with him. He's crazy. Oh, it wasn't until I was 17 I went to a Dr. Hook concert. I was brought up in a completely different generation to everybody else, although I did like New Kids on the Block. And I loved Michael Jackson, absolutely loved Michael Jackson. But my first concert I ever went to was at Park Hall in Warrington. And it was a birthday present for my mum, and it was a Dr. Hook concert. Sylvia's mother said you could get Smash Hits magazine, and on back they'd have the lyrics. They used to have the words on back of the poster in the magazine. That's how you used to get it. But Michael Jackson was my all-time everything. Loved him. In fact, I've actually got Michael Jackson's glove at home. His actual glove. Like I'm always like, I teach all the kids at all and everything. Yeah, it's dancing was always my thing. I love dancing. I did a lot of the choreography for Atomic Kitten. Loved it. Loved dancing. Naff Naff. You remember Naff Naff? Fruit the Loom. And I remember good old shell suit. Even my Nana Betty wore a shell suit. We used to go to youth club, right? We used to get on the coach. All of that youth club at Wasp Club it was called. And we go get on coach our shell suits to Blackpool on donkeys. It was just great when your biggest decision was, I'm going to wear a purple shell suit or a pink one. That was it. That's all you had to be bothered about. On ketchup butties. Going to Blackpool with youth club. Some of the kids on had a bit of Reebok. And my nan bought me 3 jumpers off like this car boot sale, these plain jumpers. And I got some wool and a needle, and I tried to sew Reebok on the front of it so it could look like the other kids. Oh, it was a Nokia, and I got it from Phones 4U, and I was working at BT as a sales advisor. I was 17, and I had this boy called David Cunningham, Cunny, who was madly in love with me. I actually dated him after Brian. I'll never forget it, and he got the phone on contract for me. Yeah, I used to play Snake on, and that was as good as it got. Let's get rid of all the iPads, all the phones, all the smart, and let's just go back to where kids could go playing out on front and they wouldn't come home until street lights came on. When I was like 6, I was off out playing. I wouldn't come home till it was dark and I was hungry for my microwave chips after playing Knock a Door Run and marbles and Kirby. Oh my God, do you remember Kirby? Food about microwave chips we used to have, ham. My Nana Bet, this is not to do with the era, but my nan would never want, we used to have to eat off paper plates. She did. I'm trying to think about food. Trifles, no one does a trifle anymore, and jelly. Jelly was a big one, wasn't it? We used to have jelly, microwave chips, mind you, I still do that for my kids. Waffles, do you still do like potato waffles? Potato waffle on beans, ketchup butties, banana butties. Banana in milk with sugar on top. Oh, I used to love a bit of Sunny Delight. That was lovely. And do you remember Mr. Soft from adverts? Oh, Dirty Dancing and Tina Turner. The Tina Turner movie and Dirty Dancing. And I tell you what, I fell out with my friend Lisa. And she wanted me to go play out with her, and I didn't want to go play out with her because I wanted to watch this Michael Jackson thing. But Dirty Dancing and Ghost. Oh, Back to the Future. The Goonies. Oh, The Goonies, The Labyrinth. They were like really good films. I think my hairstyles were worse as I became an adult, but as a kid, no, I was just always one with a perm. I take it all about what I just said. Perms were really big, and my nan was an hairdresser, right? And from the age of 3, all she did was perm my hair. But I don't look back at that and cringe over it. I just find it really nostalgic. I love looking back at memories. I think it was when I became a fully fledged adult and I made those choices deliberately. After the Atomic Kitten days, I think, what the was you thinking, Kerry? Rod Stewart. Oh, and Colin Farrell. I've met Colin a few times and I've whiffed that man. Held on to him and sniffed every bit of him. I've never been starstruck by anybody. So when I first got an Atomic Kitten and he started doing Smash Hits tour and all, I had no clue who anybody was because I wasn't brought up on that era. Like with the Westlife and the Boyzone and A1. I remember asking a lad, excuse me, look, do you know where toilets are? And Liz is like, oh my God, that's Ben from A1. And I was really excited for her. And I was like, oh, it's A1. The only person I've ever really cried over when I met was Rod Stewart, and we were playing against him at Soccer Aid. And my manager had to pull me aside to let me know personally. He went, so Kerry, Rod Stewart's playing. I just started crying. I was so scared and so nervous, but I've met him several times now. We're on first name basis. He actually knows who I am. This was Flashback Files with me, Kerry Katona, brought to you by Zingo Bingo.